kama uko na receipt ama umepita. Ana enter your password.
If you don't have bundles, you can use this.
And the password. Na password kama una student in small letters. Umejaribu, unataka mjaribu. Usiende nyumbani uanze kutupigia na hiyo simu ukisema you can't access the student photo na tulikuwa na wewe hapa.
If you are not a, please tutumie hii wifi kama una bundle.
Access usiseme you don't know.
Make sure you are logging in. Msianze kuenda home mnasema it will be very bad when unanicall mimi nakwambia we don't. Try and log in. Mtoke hapa accounts zikifanya. Kama haifanyi we handle it now.
Nani ameweza successfully log in? By show of hand. And I don't know that I can feel that I'm teaching. Now, after accessing the student portal, this is the student dashboard. Under your dashboard, I'll start by introducing something. Payment of school fees or university fees. Nowadays, you know, you make a payment through the e-citizen. And to make payment, I'll teach you because it is the first thing at the dashboard. And on your dashboard, you can see this there is a place marked fee payment. Now that we make a fee payment or login. Now how we successfully login, you can follow me from here. Since I saw that you can move fast. Then when you click make payment, when you want to pay fees and you have money on your M-Pesa, still as when the bank is busy. You get it? And this one is the real time. It updates your fees account paramoja. When you click pay, make payment, what do you want to pay? In Akulisa, what you want to pay, the service that you want to pay for. You want to pay for student what? Fees. How much do you want to pay? Let's say 7,000. So what I call 7,000 payment via the e-citizen. You can see now. Remember, always when you're making fees payment through the e-citizen, always keep this letter is what? Number. This is the one that you can always use to track your payment. Then, select payment mode. Select payment mode. We are paying through what? M-Pesa. Through M-Pesa. Then, from here, if you enter your Safaricom number here, next, wale wafanya gambling, wanaelewa maneno ya mbinu what? A pop-up. So you know how the people now are operating. A pop-up will appear, request info for PIN. Na kama pesa itoshi na kuuliza kwanza tufulize. Then you enter the PIN. It is as simple as that. And the money will be deducted and it will go to the university and your account will be updated immediately. Since that's hapo kuna swali kwa payment ya school fees.
If you want to, maybe you have paid for this semester and you want to make the payment for the next semester, can you use
that? Pesa inachukua yote. Unaongezea tu.
Hata ukiweka 10 bob.
Hata ukiweka 10 unachukua pesa itaenda
kwa account yako.
I think on fees payment, we are okay. No questions. Next, one of the most important things that you are expected to do at the beginning of every semester. At the beginning of what? semester. And I want to insist on this so that mtupunguzie kazi ya kutupigia. I've not registered for this semester and I don't know how to register. You must register for every semester. For the units that you are taking, you must register at the beginning of every semester. And to do this, you click on course registration. After you click on course registration, now, my friend Abiambo, you can see now you are in year 1, semester 1 of 2026. You are an ODEL student, and postage charges of the total bill is for 4,500. That is expected. Now, if you click on view units, you can see no units. No units what? No units found because Adiambo was not registered for this semester. So for you to be able to view units or register units, you have now to proceed on the same page. On the same page, after you click on registration down here, where you have instructions for course registration, you have to select the registration type. And we are registered. This is normal registration. You are not registering for retake or supplementary. You just normal registration. Now, after you click normal registration, then the next you click on get units. Then you look for the units in my phone.
The right semester.
As I wait for this one to load, always remember, there are some questions that will arise from course registration which are not directly touching the ODEL department. The ODEL department is a service department. For example, you find that no units found. When you click on get units, no units found, or you are expected to do 9 units, but there are only 6 units found. For the people, the department, your mother department, for example, I think unafanya kazi gani? Wildlife iko ana jeshi. Wildlife iko and environmental studies. One, remember, environmental studies is the what? Your mother department. Environment, you. Oh, now, and also there's something here. Let's see if you can get it. This is just a technical error, maybe a survey for down. Like what we expect from here, if you click get units, the units will be pulled from the system. The units that you are supposed to take in the semester. Your only task is just to tick all the units that you are taking this semester. You just tick them, the check boxes. Then you click add the selected units to the what? To the basket. Nani anaweza kuenda hapa umesucceed eh? Unaona no more get units, itakuletea units, then you tick all of them, those who are taking this semester, then add selected units to the basket. After doing that, you just do what? Click what? Complete registration. Si kitu ngumu. Hapo si tunaweza songa hapo pengine sinaweza move next. Mko sawa hapo? Aya, next you can look from the photo, you can view the timetable, the teaching timetable, and another thing that you are requested, another important thing that you are requested to do at the end of every semester is something referred to as coursework evaluation. At the beginning of the semester, you do course registration. End of semester, you do what? Course evaluation. Because you don't evaluate, you don't evaluate in a course, you not to get the exam card, or you not to, and without the exam card, you will not sit for the exam. Therefore, what is required of you. Kama hii hapo nikiklika italeta sababu you are not registered. I think there is something with the server that tunapata kwa shida. On course evaluation, what you do after you click on course evaluation, all the units that you are doing that semester will appear in a list form. You are required to evaluate each and every unit. You click the unit, then a dialog box will open with a number of questions. There are yes, no questions. Unauliza swali, you just tick there. We provide a feedback. And after filling, then you submit your evaluation. A unit that has been successfully evaluated will disappear from the list. You do that for all the units mpaka umalize, na ukimaliza zote zitafanya nini? They will disappear. And from there now, you will be able to proceed and download what? The exam card. Kuna swali hapo? I'm seeing this on course evaluation. This is the course evaluation menu. Now, on course evaluation, after you click on course evaluation, all the units that you registered during the beginning of the term of the semester will appear. If you have registered for 8, they will all appear. You click the first unit, questions will appear. You provide the feedback. That is, if you ask a question, then it is yes or no. Okay, it is how you providing a feedback on every unit. After you fill all the answers, then you click what? Submit. Then you repeat that for all the units. After repeating that, after evaluating all the units, they will disappear. You will be able to see them again. Then from there now, a menu for you to download the exam card. Itapatikana. You can see now there is no menu to download the exam card. So now you know. But when you have evaluated, it will appear, and remember to download what? The exam card. And after downloading the exam card, you take it to the faculty for stamping. Usilete kwa ODEL. Kama ni wa education tabeleka, faculty of education. Kama ni business, business. Sisa sawa. And during the evaluation, sometimes you may get some errors like no lecturers assigned, such kind of questions. I have told you, from the word go, your mother department, come on wildlife, environmental studies. Therefore, you should acquit yourself with that office, so that when you get such kind of errors like no lecturer assigned, you can be able to talk to the departmental admin directory, alafu anawekea kama hiyo unit and assign the lecturer. Sasa at ODEL, we are a service department. We are coordinators. On evaluation, any question? Then, lastly, on student portal, you can be able to view your transcript after you do the exams. Also, you can be able to book for hostels. Kama unataka kukaa ndani. Also, you can do under financials, you can view your fee statement, your legacy statement, receipts and payment, even the semester pro forma invoices. And I believe with the student portal, we are through. Others you will learn slowly as we proceed. I believe I have done a good introduction on student portal.
Sure. I had registered for the courses, but when you try to bring the portal to be units, there are no units that are found there. And,
you had registered and give you units. I think you are not completed. Just scroll down. Just get into it. he did after registering, getting units and added them to the basket. He did not do what? Complete what? Registration. Ni kama uende kwa online shop, you get goods, you put them on the cart, then unakataa kununua. Sitaendelea kama ununua cart. Although because they are not yours. Therefore, you should have done what? Complete what? Registration. Let me see this one kama ya jambo itatokea. Mimi kama nitaweza kuget it. Now, if you click on complete registration is subject to what? Huh? Unaelewa? Wewe maliza registration kama hujafanya kitu hapa. Some amount of payment that you should make so that you can be able to complete what? Registration. Now, unaona after getting units Diambo, these are your units. Nataka muangalia how to do post registration hapa. You check the units. Kama nizo you are checking them, then you add selected what? Huh? Selected units to the basket. Wacha imalize kuadd to the basket. Now, without complete registration, itakuwa inakwambia no units found when you try to view units. Therefore, you must complete registration because your unit will be on the basket. Now, your unit will be on the basket. Now, I think I can move next to because I have two other subsystems, I think I have done a good introduction. Now, if you click here now, no more get units, ndizo hizi hapa chini. Ndizo hizi hapa chini, and you can try to complete registration. What you want is to find complete registration so that you can see what is expected. As we wait for this one to load, I'll take you through another subsystem that is essential for learning. That is the web conferencing or video conferencing. And I believe you are all not new to this technology, because who has ever made a phone call, a video call using WhatsApp? Nani hajawahi wacha niulize yule ambaye nani hajawahi piga video call akitumia WhatsApp? Good. Nani amewahi stream live on Instagram, Facebook ama TikTok? Hakuna mwenye mwe stream hiyo? Ama mtaki kusema? On web conferencing, it is based on those technologies. Because one, it is communication between the caller and the receiver of the call. The difference is that this one, we have one moderator and he has a number of guests that he is addressing. For example, assume I am on one end of a call, then you are on the other end. And you can be able to do what? To interact. Therefore, what is required, and web conferencing is not a very hard thing. Mkisikia tunasema mtakuwa mnafunzwa online. Mnaweza ona kama ni kitu kubwa sana, muone kama ni ndogo, lakini the truth of the matter is the greatest part is with the lecturer. The lecturer will create a link. Wewe mkikubaliana mseme class ni ya kesho saa 7. It is the responsibility of the lecturer to create a class link and the password. Then he will share with you. Ikifika ile saa 7, you just do what? You just click the link. By the way, why would pay campus? Kuna link tulikuwa tulishia wakati kwa mkutano kule chini. Mnaiona? Mnaona hiyo link? Ilikuwa na link na password. What you should do is just click on that link. I think that meeting expired and then I was straight now. demonstration. You just click the link, then it will direct you what? To the Connect Web conferencing facility. This is now where you provide just your username, your name that you would like to be referred to as in that meeting. For example, kama ni Dr. Kadenge teaching field 104 or 109, a name that he can be able to refer to you while you are in the what? In class, not meeting now. This is class. Unajua unaweza siku unajua si unaweka just that is better to use official name. There's a meeting that tayari unapata mtu ameandika ng'ombe ndume. Unajua that's not official. You should remember this is not a normal meeting. It is a class, and the classes should be handled like classes. Kama unaitwa Evans, weka pale daktari akifunza anaona ni Evans. If you raise your hand, daktari anaweza ona huyu ni Evans na anakuita by name, so that you can be able to ask a question and anaweza kujibu. Therefore, your greatest task, you click the link, enter the password, and one of the common mistakes yenye nimeona na student ni kukosa not being patient. Remember, we are using the limitadasi classes kama hapa utakuja umekimbia. If you click on the link once, ngoja ifungue pole pole vile na ile speed iko nayo mpaka iku redirect. And while you're joining the class, there are two options. You may choose to listen only. You are not ready to contribute. Or you join the class and you are ready to participate. And when I say you are ready to participate, you are ready to use the microphone of your phone. Just in case you want to ask a question, select the microphone. Therefore, I always advise you, while you are joining the meeting, you choose what? Microphone, then you allow your browser to access. Unaelewa maneno ya permissions on Android devices. Si kabla itumie kamera itakuuliza nitumie kamera yako. Sasa ikikuuliza itumie audio, usikatae, uikubali, so that you can be able to use your microphone. Just in case you need to ask your lecturer a question, you'll be able to do that. Since also, therefore don't choose to listen, because you'll be asking two questions. Do you choose to use your microphone or listen only? You choose what? To use your microphone, then you give your microphone permission, then you can proceed and join what? The meeting. This is the class. And once you do that, and you successfully connect, you will be in class, you will be able to listen to your lecture, and in case you have a question, nani wetumia Zoom, ama Google Meet, ama Google Classroom, ama Skype, nani wetumia? Wacha nione maisha kwa there is a reason. There is a reason I'm asking this, See, while you're using the Zoom, ukitaka kupost a question, kuna kamkono unaguzana, kanainuka. Sasa tuko pamoja. I don't know why I'm expecting umetumia hizi vitu. Umetumia hizi vitu tuambiane ukweli. What I'll do, what I do, go through hivyo, akifunza library, nitatengeneza karibu kidogo, ashare kwa group, alafu nitoke nje, mkimaliza mkutano, mjoin muone kama mtanisikia kwa nje. Si sawa? Umenielewa? Akifunza library, nitacreate mkutano huko nje, nikicreate mkutano, akimaliza, mjoin hiyo mkutano. Si sawa? Muone kama mtanisikia nikiwa huko kwa ICT. See, sasa, I am going to demonstrate that. The last thing that I'd like to touch on, and it is very essential. ni kitu inaitwa
Nelson, completia hiyo registration.
oh sawa. Unaona sawa. Complete registration. Let me go into another thing. Unaona?
Si ni vizuri waone.
Unaona hivi nikwambia hivyo. Na nikisema kile nakwambia the lines in are out of balance by negative 44,500. Check that post date and amount of for each line. Where ni hiyo maneno?
Those are the logistics daktari alisema the ICT is working on. Sawa sawa.
Don't worry.
We just wait.
I ask another question. So like this one now you have completed the registration for the units and maybe these students are ready transfer for some units there. So is he or she supposed to drop those units that he has an approved credit transfer, or you are supposed to, what are you supposed to do?
If you are given a credit transfer when you are registering, don't pick those units that will be given credit transfer. This is how. Swali lingine? And always remember to log out from your system after using it. Next, from the university website, there is another small subsystem that I would like to take you through. Hata hiyo hapo kama mwanafunzi, you have no control over it, just I'll teach you how to access it. Inaitwa learning management system. The learning management system, that's a system that at ODEL is used to provide learning materials to students. The learning materials that are created by our lecturers. So unajua hata kwa kutoka ECD mpaka the highest level. So kuna na course book. Now here we refer to them as what? Modules. They are prepared specifically for ODEL, but they can be used by other students. Each unit has a module that has been created, and after a successful creation, I did manene anti-plagiarism. It is uploaded to our university learning management system, so that as our student, our student can be able to use them. Mimi sasa wezi ambia mwanafunzi wa Meru University kuna module Chuka University anaweza kuaccess. Now, and to access this one, we access this through the university website. You just scroll down. Iko huko mwisho kwa menu, the bottom menu ya mwisho ya chini. You scroll down at our university website. Then, from here, you can see, you'll find now you have the e-learning system login. Here is the e-learning system. And when you click e-learning system, it will redirect you to the learning management system portal. This is now the portal. And now, because there are too many modules here, to control access to the module, usikuwa na choka kusearch the module that you would like to download or read. Your student is all required to log in. And the login details, as a student portal, are the same login details. Zile utatumia wapi? Hapo, umeshika hiyo vizuri. Umeshikanisha hapo. Credentials that to access student portal are the same credentials that you will use on the LMS. That is the registration number and your password. And let me tell you what I'm going to be maajabu ya hii system. Unaona SMS una login successfully, itakutolea tu units zile unastahili kufanya hiyo semester. Kama unafanya 9, utaona units hizo 9 peke yake. Mimi wewe kama ni wa life au utaona kwa units za mwalimu, kama ni mtu wa finance au utaona units za mtu wa marketing. Itaweza kufilter so that usikue na hard time get your notes. Unajua, for example, vile iko saa hii, because this one kuna introduction to business, project management, governance and multinational corporation. Unaona kama ingekuwa hivi, kusearch hapo ni safari. Si sawa? And after doing that, hakuna kazi nyingine hapo ni sasa kuendelea kusoma. Kuna swali? On LMS kuna swali kweli? Si umesikia kazi yako kwa LMS just to access? Kuna swali wanasema wameweza kuulizia kama ni sisi kwa hapa LMS. Kuna swali hapo, kazi yako si ku access LMS. Na nikupea siku ya ku access LMS. Si student portal kufanya introduction. What I should do now ni create a link ya mkutano. Joshua akimaliza la digital library, muingie kwa hiyo mkutano, msikie kama mtanisikia mahali nitakuwa nikiongea. Si sawa? Utajua microphone. Si sawa? Okay, have a nice day. Oh, sorry.
Mwalimu, ningependa urudie. Useme kama like what I want to be certificate. But kama hapo nikiclick hivi na niambia ni login. Kisha login na niambia already login. Login.
Kwa hiyo.
So for example, nimeandika com. Tuseme kama hapa. Hizo ni process available. So
before you click on any course, what you do, you must log in first. Usi-click on any course, una login ili uweze kuletea course zako. Na kama nimekwambia you are already logged in, you just go to click on my dashboard. Kuna mambo nimeandika my dashboard. Nakwambia you are logged in. Now your dashboard, that's what you unafanya.
sasa hii nimelimit tu. Umetumia for example nimesha login.
Sasa unaona biza kidogo. Are you registered for this semester?
Not yet.
Without registration, utaweza kuona units zako. Lazima kuwa register for that semester, so that you'll be able to view the units for that semester. Mnanielewa? Unajua ndio maana nimefadhalisha kwanza uanze na registration. Kwa kwa tuende kwa photo course registration, ukimaliza course registration, now you can go to LMS so that you can view what? The notes. Without registering first, you will not view the notes. Student small letters. Sawa.
I'm in ODEL, but I've worked at Chuka University for 15 years in the library. So before I came to ODEL, I was in the library and I was supporting systems in the library. So najua vizuri about the library. So to access the library, nitaenda very fast because kuna students wanakuja wanaosing, so that you're able to access. The good thing about being an ODEL student is you access everything online. Sawa. Whatever materials you need, hizi materials zote ziko subscribed. by the university. Whatever I'm going to show you, it is something that is paid out of your school fees. So if you don't use it, so it is good that when you're far away, when you're doing your assignments, that you're using the library, the digital library. So, to go to the digital library, I'm going to be very fast. Okay, as we go on, our digital library is called My Loft. My Loft stands for My Library on Fingertips. Sawa sawa. So whenever you're using, it might, I think to call a shida na sawa, but we are going to go on. It's called My Loft, it's called My Library on Fingertips. So what we are going to do, I'm going to give you a number. Mtampigia. Yeah, she's in charge of the digital library. She's going to create accounts for you for the digital library. Sawa sawa. Right now, hata ukiingia hautaweza ku access the materials. So you're going to go to the library. When you open the library, I don't know if you are able to open from wherever you are. Okay. The other thing you can do, you can go to Play Store, download an app called My Loft. My Loft. People do not pronounce that as there is a complication. My Loft. M-Y Loft. L-O-F-T. Ikona kakitu kanaka blue, navy blue, ikona blue, that one. Blue and navy blue. Even without the net, I'll just take you through. So, on My Loft, you will not be able to log in right now because of the accounts. You get prompts from outside. Unless kama ukona, they're called, zile student emails mnapeangwa na wengine wenu hata wazitumiaki. So, what you do, you cannot prompt us to approve the accounts from your end as long as you're not using the corporate email. So for now, keep the apps until we get the accounts running. So on My Loft, we have many subscriptions. We have many databases, and we have ebooks. I'll mention about ebooks. Ebooks, what are the physical books that we have in the library? We have electronic books. The good thing about using My Loft, it gives you 21 days. It gives you a library for yourself. You can download materials in a kuwekea for the next 21 days. It's like it gives you a soft borrowing, but you are the one who controls it. So ukimaliza, after 21 days, it goes. Ukitaka kuomba tena, you don't have to consult anyone. This is now your process between the system and yourself. You reborrow. After another 21 days, you can reborrow. The other good thing about My Loft is you can download a book if you have space. You can download a whole book. You can download a chapter. Sawa. And you can read the book online. You don't have even to download it. You can read the chapters that you need, and then you are able to use it. It also gives you, you are told, cite the book where you got the information from. When it gives you a citation of the book where it is, utaenda tu hapo itakwambia cite book. Nasikia sasa inatumika, inafanywa kazi. That's why you cannot access. So you are able to cite. It gives you a link of that book. That is what we call the citation. Sawa sawa. So when you are doing your assignments, usisahau kucite kule ulitoa your information. See, we are growing. See, we are advancing. So we are going to higher levels. So you are able to cite the book. And that is on e-books. There are also journals, papers that people have written, researches that people have done on all areas. Izo journals that the university has subscribed to. You'll find a lot of materials. Now, usiseme hauna. If we are able to search here, you will find, I'll do an online training later for digital library. Sawa sawa. So that we are able to move. So when you are able to, when you search your area, there are many journals, there are many e-books, but kwa hiyo interface utapata kuna ka icon kana ka eye on every journal, on every e-book, on every database. Sawa sawa. When you click on it, it will give you the subject areas that are covered by that journal, by that article, because situko hapa sisi wote, but we are specializing in different areas. Kuna wabicom, kuna wildlife, kuna nini, kila mtu akona strengths zake. The same way those people who are publishing, our publishers published within their strengths and their subject areas. So they write, and that is how you're able to get your materials. Sawa sawa? Are we together? Am I making sense? Even if I'm not able to display. Let's do the refreshing. At least don't come up to target what we require. So we are going to get on the same library, kuna digital library, kuna past exam papers. Sawa sawa, na kuna print library. Print library is not activated yet, but there is also something else called the repository. Sawa sawa. Kwa hiyo digital library, utapata hizo zote tatu hapo. You are going to get past papers. All the past papers that have been done in the past, in case you are asking where to get your revision materials, they are there. You can access them from there. Sawa sawa. Hiyo hata inanga stress. Unaingia kwa it's actually I wish naweza hebu fungua refresh inanipea it is categorized in two. Utapata past papers kwa repository na bado utaipata kando. So we split it because of traffic. Mlisikia Nelson akiongea about access of the web ranking ya university. So the more you are able to access the past papers, so that is why we put it aside. But in the digital repository, where I want to cover very fast, this is where we store theses, dissertations, articles, vitu zote zimepublishiwa na watu wa hapa. Sawa sawa. Those who are doing their masters. If you write your thesis, it is going to be posted there. That is where we are going to publish it. Sawa sawa. So when you want to check for, let's say Dr. Kadenge amewambia mwafanya assignment yake, na mpate amepublish pia among that, unaenda kwa repository, you check kama hata yeye amepublish, and you cite his work. Sawa sawa. When you cite his work, pia yeye anagrow academically. Sawa sawa. So it is good that you keep referring to all the articles in the digital repository for your assignments. Rely on Google. Sawa sawa. Rely on the materials that are subscribed for you in the digital library. The good thing about the digital library, it is not used by Chuka University alone. My Loft is not for Chuka University alone. Ukienda tu kwa login, ukiklik hivi hata ukitype China, itakutolea universities za China. We have Thailand. It is used around the globe. So you are advantaged that whatever other students are using, KU is using the same. Tuseme KU, si tunatumia ati Thailand ndio wako nje. KU is using all the universities in Kenya are in my Loft. Because we are in one consortium called the Kenya Libraries Consortium. Sawa. So unless you have a question, I'll still do another training. Daktari, the server has been down. So we are going to do an online training library services again. So that they see. Because now I've just been going through verbally. Unless there's a question, that was my time.
Okay, I told you before you leave here, I'll create a virtual meeting and share with you. You remember the link that I shared with you kwa group ya eCampus? Munaendelea hiyo link kwa eCampus. Ya leo tu, just click on that link. Alafu weke hiyo password. Leo nilipost leo tulikuwa training band ile ingine kwa eCampus, group ya eCampus. Na wale hawako tutawaongezea saa hii. Umeona hiyo link? Alafu niambie kama unaniona kama nimeweka microphone yangu. Because I want to just you get the experience that you get when you get in a class. Password ni ODEL at 25. A small, aka capital O. Na umeanza kunisikia kwa simu yako, sivyo? ODEL at 25. Unasikia huyu hapo ndani. That's what you expect. And I'm happy. And to reduce that, I'll just turn off my microphone up. The reduction I can say I've successfully taught. Inakwambia je ama ni internet? Wacha na post sahihi kwa. Wacha na post sahihi. Kwa hii.
To get my Loft accounts for the library, you'll call this number 0720. You request her to create for you an my Loft account. 0720 308 773. 0720 308 773. She's called Madam Nancy Tuwe. She's going to help you with the My Loft accounts. Thank you.
Yes, now I think we are almost coming to the end of our training. Are we all able to log into web conferencing? If you have not got if you are not yet added to the WhatsApp group, make sure that before you leave, you request to be added. You can see Josephine. Yeah. She'll add you so that you can start getting the information. And I guess up to there, I want us to end this training. It has been good. I'm sorry that we had a power failure. That was beyond ourselves. For those who are online, YouTube or Chuka TV, We are sorry for the downtime that we have not been able to be with you, but nothing much was done. We will continue with this training, especially on digital library and LMS. We are going to arrange several sessions. Please, when we send the link and the information, make sure you get in there so that you can practice and practice before you begin your studies. Sawa. Nelson and Josephine will take care of that. We'll send the links, we'll have trainings. For those who have been away in Wajir and Nairobi, we are still going to create that so that we can also reach you. As we reach you, those who are here, take advantage of it to perfect yourself. Sawa. And at this point, I want to ask one of the students maybe to give us a vote of thanks. Sawa. I think it's not a vote of blame, but a vote of thanks. A volunteer who can come and give a vote of thanks, or just tell us one. Then after that, I also need one student to pray for us. And as I said, I wish you all the best in your studies. My happiness is not to see you come, but my happiness is to see you join, but my fulfillment is to see you graduate. Tonight, yesterday I was very encouraged. Actually, I almost talked to a student my language. Why? That student came here for certificates. I saw her coming there. The day she came to report like you for certificates. Then I saw her coming for diploma. Then I saw her coming for degree. And yesterday I saw her coming for the letter for masters. Na mimi bado niko hapa tu pale amenikuta. It's like, she even called me when we were having a meeting. She got the masters yesterday. Why not you? This year, we are graduating, ODEL itself is graduating 100 students. This year alone. Last year, I think we had 60. This year, we are graduating 100. Already in total, we are talking of 550 something. 2,600 students. The last 2 years, last year I had a distinction in diploma. I remember that person called me and I got a distinction. And she was very proud. The other year, we had first class. And the student who got first class, she works in a bank as a 10. And you know how busy those people are. Why not you? I'm not talking about theory. Why not you? My brother, my sister, you can make it. Determination, trust in God, and trust in yourself. Welcome to Chuka.
Who's going to say a vote of thanks for us? We had a man for it. Can we have a lady? And then from there, who is going to pray for us? Na kabla nifunge, kuna mtu anasikia nikifungiwa hii nikienda nyumbani kama sijasema hii ama kama sijaambiwa hii. Nitasikia kama ni lowest fare yangu ya kutoka Lamu na kutoka Homa Bay. Kuna mtu ama kutoka Marimati ama Igembe. Kuna mtu? Okay. A vote of thanks. Oh, yuko?
Yes. Nilikuwa nauliza walisema tutupeleke zile barua.
Yes.
The calling letters, the one that we came with. So which block?
Unaona tukitoka hapa? Cross hapa, gate C. End admissions. Sawa. Walisema pavilion, eh?
Walisema pavilion.
Yeah, I think they're in pavilion, but you tell them where. Pavilion, ukitoka hapa, gate, turn your right. Usiingie ile ya parking, kuna gate ya parking. Ile iko mbele. That is where pavilion is. That's where the admissions are going on because the other students are still reporting. And I want someone to attend to you as soon as possible so that you can go home. Sawa. Yeah. Ukiulizwa kwa gate, sema you are an ODEL student. I have already told them not to stop you because you don't have gate passes, and they are okay with that. Sawa sawa. Iko sawa, yes. Eh? Ulipeana? Na kama ulipeana uko sawa. You give them your certificates. I make sure that you confirm with the registrar, those of admissions, so that I may not mislead you. Make sure your file is complete. Sawa sawa? Yes.